Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Jags. I want to say, just to be official, that this is episode 23.
We're 23?
23 in. So I may be off by a number, but I want to say that's our official. And so, as you may notice, we are missing Wayne the Strong, aka Nerdtotsjay, Davin, played by John, aka Zoid813, but we still have Olivia, played by Trisha. Hello. Myself, Glorious, Andreus, fan favorite of the Village of the Damned, aka the people that somehow liked me better as a dog. And our glorious DM, Shannon.
I'm going to kill everybody. That's going to be great.
Glorious words to start a game with.
Yeah, you guys are fine. Maybe. Who knows?
At least wait till everyone's here.
Do I, though? I have all of the power. No, that's mean. But I do have somewhere a Tupperware full of dice.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of rolling.
Oh.
Yeah, I think yours probably holds more than mine, maybe.
Yeah, but yours is cuter.
It is cuter.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So last where we left on Just Another Ghost Story, our friends explored anger, betrayal, distrust, and realized that their teammates in a game where their lives are literally on the line are held by people that are willing to sabotage you at a drop of a hat. But to calm their nerves, our heroes went and bought toys at Blinky's, where they were able to get the action figure set of all their dreams. To figure out more of what's going on with the town and what they need to do, the party have agreed to go to Olivia's auntie's house, which is Lady Fiona Watcher. Davin parts the group, saying that he is going to go back to Olivia's to keep an eye on Naomi and Huey. But you notice he doesn't say this out loud. He continues speaking in the mind, which was something that he hadn't been able to do before. So, now that we are recapped of where we are, welcome to Just Another Ghost Story. In the town of Alaki, as you guys are in the middle of the roads, you see many villagers set up flowers and that are frosted with baskets about collecting gold and money for the winter festival, but their faces are filled with frowns. The air is thick with fog. What do you guys do?
Well, I do want to talk to Chris because I am a bit annoyed.
Okay.
But I also want to try and see if she's someone that can be worked with.
Roll insight.
16.
From what you know of Chris, she seems to work in a code. Whether it's a code in your favor or not favor, that's to be determined. She was honest. If she had the opportunity to murder Naomi, she had every means to, and didn't. There might be some reason, but as much reason as any other vampire like Van Richten, you could determine with reason there.
Okay. But before I talk to Chris, I give Andreus the stuffed plushie. Like, here, you can have this if you want. It's cute, but I think I have enough at the moment.
So Andreas will take the plushie and in scruffy hands, he'll look at it, briefly remembering Leftius and Rightius. And you can almost probably hear it as a whisper. I'll always remember you.
Do you squeeze it?
Well, kind of, yeah. I'm gonna stuff it in my pocket, like in my bag.
As you're stuffing in your pocket and you give that squeeze, you hear inside the stuffed animal, "It hurts, Daddy. Why?"
First of all, why did you say that with a country accent? Are you trying to do John's thing?
Yes. Daddy, why? It hurts.
It's like he almost like freezes for a second. He's like, he puts it in his pocket. That's also disturbing. That's in the plushie.
I didn't know it would do that. I am sorry.
It's like, I'm also sorry. And it doesn't really have much more to say to that. Maybe we should move along. Move on.
Yeah.
Chris empathetically pats you on the back as you guys are walking, like, it's okay.
I don't remember if Chris was there for that moment, but I'll take the pat.
She definitely saw the three heads. She was at the carnival and everything.
Oh yeah. The three heads were definitely present.
They were present through most of the carnival. Not that Daddy hurts. Daddy, why?
Oh gods.
That was technically the third head, not or fourth head. Olivia wasn't there for all of it. I had 3 additional heads on it, but the first one was the one that was like, "It hurts, end it," and and then 2 more came after that. It was a traumatic video. For those who are watching, if you haven't watched our previous stuff, it's gonna be about like maybe 6 to 10 episodes back, but you definitely want to check out the carnival.
So, for that, I'm gonna have you do a wisdom saving throw.
Son of a bitch! I spoke too much.
She's like going out of character, and you gotta make him do a wisdom throw.
Suck it, bitches! Suck it! I got crit.
You're gonna waste a crit on this, goddammit.
I mean, let's be honest. Every time I had a wisdom saving throw, was horror put onto me. So,
all right, what's your hit die roll? Is it a D12?
Oh, for damage and whatnot, like
no, your hit die when you rest, is it a D10, D8, D12?
Oh yeah, my hit is D12.
Okay. You will gain 10 temporary hit points.
Hey.
Nice. You just like, that motherfucking toy maker. It hurts, but clever.
Nice. I gave you this, boy.
Oh, that's useful.
That will be useful. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that I stuffed my plushie into my bag, do I? Oh, I am assuming I don't notice anything else out of ordinary or anything like that, right?
Roll. You have a passive perception of
22. My perception is wild.
Besides the normal guards that are like around every corner, you have noticed that there is a man, slinky in features, that has been, appearing in corners a little too often to where you guys have been, and you've seen him on your walks a couple times.
Is he like a notable distance, or?
He's like a good 50 feet behind you.
Okay, he's about 50 feet behind. Are you still using message on me, Olivia?
No. Do you?
Which is kind of funny. I'm saying this aloud.
Can't send. Okay.
Like a walkie-talkie.
Well, I was going to send a message anyway to you, so that kind of works out, and then you can reply with whatever you need to.
Yep.
Okay, so in message to Andreas, I'm going to try and talk to Chris and maybe make her not want to murder me, because I feel like she wants to murder me and Naomi, even though I haven't done anything. So I might keep some of it in message.
As you
using
say,
message.
As you say the message, Chris won't hear. But Andreas, since Chris is your ally, I'm gonna have you roll insight to see if you believe her.
I have advantage.
You have advantage on insight?
I do. I have runes.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
do it.
16.
Yeah, from the pure look of fear, I mean, yeah, Olivia's telling the truth. She's fucking worried that this bitch is gonna kill her. But like, why can't the ladies in the group just get along?
That's what I want to know.
In my mind, I respond because you messaged us. I was like,
yeah,
no, that sounds about right.
I figured.
Yeah, no, she doesn't like Naomi, nor I'm assuming you. Also, I mean, I'm gonna assume actions speak louder than words, so maybe that could win her over. Just be cautious. Be cool.
I will try.
Yeah. I mean, she took a little while to get used to me. It's setting that aside. Did you notice the guy behind us? Don't look now.
I don't look, but Shannon, do I notice the guy behind?
What's your passive perception?
Passive 15. So.
Oh yeah, that slicky little man is like a weasel servant that works for your auntie. He like does errands around town and stuff like that. He's whenever you visit, he's usually like not that far behind because family just likes to keep tabs on family.
Oh, so
his name.
That guy.
Oh yeah, let me get his name for you.
Okay.
His name is Ernest McCoy.
So that dude is Ernest. It's basically my auntie's servant dog lackey thing. He just likes to spy around the area, do favors for her. So I am assuming probably keeping an eye on us because we're on the way there, or he's just being creepy to be creepy because he's creepy.
Okay.
And he's adamantly loyal.
I would say so. They're super loyal to Auntie, right, DM?
Oh my god. Ernest makes Lily and Harold look like rebels.
Yeah. So
extremely loyal.
Those are your servants.
Yeah, your servants are very loyal, but they have their own mind.
Pregnancy brain, I think. Olivia is not pregnant. I am.
Please, no vampire babies. No vampire babies. Yeah, I will murder it on sight.
That's just mean. Okay. Oh yeah, severely loyal. If you thought my servants were loyal, he takes it up to 1,000 times a million.
Good to know.
You've seen him stab his own thigh to prove that he would give blood at any moment for her.
Yeah, he's kind of a nutso. Like if Auntie says jump, he'll jump. Auntie says stab yourself, he willingly stabbed himself in the thigh. It's like, take my blood, just have it.
Oh,
psycho.
Okay. Duly noted. Okay, so what's the plan? We're going to your auntie's with this loyal cycle behind us. And anything else?
I don't know. Just be on best behavior at Auntie's, because
I am nothing but, if not best behavior, madam. I am.
It's in that moment that both of you get a receiving message, and you notice, or Olivia wouldn't because it's too low, but you have a really high passive, Andreas, that there is runes glowing on the ring around her finger that fade after as the message that light up for a second and then fade. But you hear a message from Chris going, 6, there's a guy behind us. I've seen him tailing Andreas and anyone that has been traveling around the town this week. Do we take care of him?
Okay, I reply back. He's basically my auntie's loyal servant. We should be okay to ignore him for now, since we're on the way there. I think if we were to murder him, that would not bode well for getting information.
You then hear in your head, Olivia, not Andreas, are you sure you can trust your aunt?
Can you ever trust any family fully?
She's going to roll insight on you. 23. Do you trust your aunt? Is there a hint of nervousness?
No, I'm not nervous. I know who she is and what she is, and you can only be trustworthy. You're useful to her. Well, she's good as long as you're useful to her. So, trust as far as I can throw her, but could still be good for input.
In the air of transparency, and you can tell in her voice, it's forced. I've seen Cassie go to your aunt's at least twice this week.
Interesting.
I would be careful. And she walks ahead.
Okay. I message Andreas. Okay, I'm going to catch up with her. I don't know if it'd be better to try to talk one-on-one or what. So I'm not ignoring you. Just all I want to say.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, when you say talk one-on-one, are you talking about you with your auntie?
Oh, no. With Chris. I would not be
Oh.
surprised if I have to do one-on-one with my auntie, because family is weird. I don't know how much she'll want to say in front of you guys. Maybe you'll be fine. Oh, sorry, I'm throwing a water bottle at
No. I understand. Why am I talking with a Spanish accent now? I was like, no, I understand. I do have some weird accent going on with me there right now.
It's fine.
By all means, if you need to talk to Cassie, Chris, go ahead, talk to her. I will hang back a bit. And, I mean, I could always just walk like 10, 15 feet. Do you need me to go back further? I mean, I can go back to where that guy is.
You don't have to go back as far as him unless you want to. Maybe just still try to keep an eye on him if possible. I don't expect him to do anything at the moment. So we should be fine. I'd be more nervous depending on how talking to Auntie goes later, if he's going to be an issue.
Fair point.
I didn't even have to tell you that. Damn it. Fuck. But wait, I'm going to say you left the blue water in, richer in your pocket, feeling a sense that many of the people in this town are pretty defeated. And the assets that you're looking for, the town are looking at you as if you have them already. You do have the sun sword at your hip, and you walk down the street. You do see your party members, Chris leading, Olivia walking faster to her, and Andreas with not that far behind. What do you do?
Keep on going.
Uh,
Do I know that they're going to the aunt's house?
No, because you haven't bumped into them yet. So do you follow them, or do you
Are
go
they behind me or in front of me?
in front of you?
Oh. Shit. I follow them. Why not?
Okay. Andreas, you're not trying to be stealthy, right? Or are you trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
Well, I'm trying not to be conspicuous.
Okay.
And so
I don't want him to know that I'm.
Would that be
Really?
stealthy? No, she's asking me.
No, I was asking Wayne.
Oh, you said Andreas.
Well, because
did.
I was about to say Andreas do a passive. What was your passive perception? But then I didn't even identify if Wayne was being stealthy.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that was my bad. Wayne, I'm gonna need you to roll a stealth roll.
Got it. He beats it. It's a 14. Ain't your passive like 21?
My passive's 22. Yeah.
You
Nice.
you see Wayne's very large, imposing shadow, the horns of a dragon above you, and it's pretty obvious he's falling behind. But if you turn around, he is attempting to be very quiet.
Wait, is Wayne taller than me?
Yes.
He's a dragonborn. They're fucking huge.
I'm a Goliath.
We established this every time. Every time we talk about this.
Wait. You shouldn't talk. You forgot you were white.
So I don't identify as white.
That
So
was perfect timing. I heard it in the background. Yep.
I don't appreciate these labels.
So-
I don't identify as white.
Dragonborns are well over 6 feet tall, and they average 250 pounds.
Yeah, I'm 7'6".
So no, yeah, Wayne. How tall is Wayne then? Is he like? He'd have to be smaller.
I mean, I guess if the sun's to his back, I'm not trying to be meta. It's like,
Well, the sun to his back, the shadow would overcast, but
yeah.
you guys are both very tall people.
I don't appreciate these labels and this.
He doesn't like being called people.
Very tall lizard.
Excuse me. Wayne's pronouns are they, them. You bitch.
I thought it was strong.
That's when he undoes his buckle.
That's when
I
he was
probably
releasing
not
his
supposed to
gut.
say that. But you do notice that Wayne is trailing behind.
Okay, I recognize the curly horns. Fair enough.
You noticed that they were curly.
They're not curly, actually,
He's the one that said they were curly.
but they're not.
See, you forgot your own horn shapes.
No, you forgot the horn shapes this time, sir.
All right.
I was going along with what you said.
In that case, I notice him, but I don't really. I try not to acknowledge him too much, in the sense that I like greet him or anything like that. But I do notice him, and so I'm not going to be alarmed if he walks up to me.
Okay. Unless otherwise, I'm going to assume that it's still following, unless you want to engage. Up to you.
Can I try to do stealthily again and do 1,000 years of death to Adon?
What's 1,000 years of... yeah, you can do whatever you want. What's 1,000 years of...
It's a Naruto move where he shoves 2 fingers up my booty.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Try it. Consequences may happen, though. Let's see.
I'm ready to die. God damn it. 14 again.
So you just see him, stealthy, and he's getting ready to... You don't know what he's going to do with his 2 fingers. You just see him getting ready, and he's, right behind you.
Great. So I noticed this. I'm gonna try to shift rapidly and turn back to him and what are you trying to do?
You dropped a penny.
He is not holding a penny.
I'm just gonna be
I got
like,
my 2 fingers up like you dropped a penny.
are you?
But there's no penny in the fingers.
It's like before we lose track of the girls. Did you get what you needed to get at the church?
They said they couldn't help us.
Well, did you get at least holy water?
Yes.
That's better than nothing. We're on our way to Olivia's auntie's for information.
Cool.
You're coming?
Sure, why not? I ain't got nothing else to do.
Okay.
Okay.
But the priest did say something about... He was going on about something. I don't remember.
Okay.
You might want to check in on that later.
Okay.
Hey, you want information? I gave you information.
Well, I'm going to say this as we're walking to catch up to the girls.
Which ones are with you again?
It's Chris and Olivia.
Yeah, Olivia. So Olivia decided she wants to talk to Chris for a bit. Try to mend things over. You might want to talk to Chris for a bit too.
Nah, I'm okay. Remember, she's the one that doesn't want to work together.
She's only doing that because of you. Saying the same exact thing, not even a week ago.
What did I say? Please refresh my memory.
I'm not trying to pick a fight with you. So all I'm saying is, like, when I try to mend a bridge...
Who's picking a fight? I just asked you to refresh my memory because clearly I don't remember.
I'll just use this for example. When I tried to...
I don't remember.
When I tried to mend bridges with you outside the bar, and you were not wanting to join us, and I was trying to patch things up, and you kept
Yeah, that was before we went to Straw's Castle, and he made it abundantly clear that we're either got to work together, or he's going to kill us off.
Okay, so there you go.
And even if we work together, he might kill us off.
Well, this is a fair point, yeah. So that was your turning point. Gotcha. I'm clear on that.
And I haven't done any moves against you. Even then, I didn't make any moves against you.
Well,
roll insight on each other.
It's like insight. Shit. All right, I'll roll my insight. I'll see here.
God damn, he got me.
Yeah, I got advantage, so yeah, 20. Dirty 20.
Okay, I'm not lying.
No, from what you can gather, as much as Wayne remembers, he is telling his truth.
Yeah. And
if my memory serves me correct, it was her trying to put everyone in danger when Strahd appeared the first time at the graveyard when I carried her father all the way to the graveyard.
I mean,
and if it doesn't, if I'm not correct here, please correct me if I'm wrong. I tried to stop an altercation and she was antagonizing the altercation.
I mean, to be fair, we all at one point antagonized an altercation. Like, case in point, he brought up your mother. You kind of got heated at that moment too. And
this was, yes, you are correct. But that's after a long-winded argument with her poking at him.
She's also had it rough. And I technically...
Okay, so you're telling me that she had it rough, so she's a hothead.
I want to say she's more collected than either of us.
If you say so. I don't agree with you, but if you say so.
Man.
I understand that you have a great deal of trust in her, and that's, I guess, who you came with from long distance and whatever your backstory is with her. I don't really care. Plain and simple. I don't really care.
I mean, but we don't have to be best of buddies to work together.
Oh, absolutely. But I ask you this. Is that hot-headedness going to be more of a burden than an asset?
No, I don't think so. If she really wanted to kill Naomi right then there at the Olivia's home, She had more than enough opportunities to do so.
She damn near did.
Yeah, but that's just out of circumstance. That wasn't her actually going out of her
Okay,
way.
so out of all that experiment you did with her blood,
I didn't do it.
well, clearly that's what they were doing.
I mean, no, you
And-
said what you did, but I don't know.
I said the experiment you guys were doing. That's what you were doing with her blood.
I didn't even know it was happening.
So you were even out the loop.
Yeah, but Naomi didn't tell any of us too, so...
No, clearly Devin knew about it because he said he knew about it. Hubert was main one doing it with her. And you said the homegirl gave her consent. So everyone that you came with knew except you.
It's like there's a moment of realization that Andreas has.
Actually, roll history on that. Or intelligence.
Both for 0. I got a 16.
Cassie wasn't told. And you weren't told.
God damn, the girl that she was this is out again. Damn, the girl she was doing the experiment on didn't even know. Shit.
No. Cassie's
Cassie
is the Sullivan.
Cassie didn't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Cassie didn't know, and you didn't know.
Okay.
And you can't quite put your finger on it, but not all the events that Wayne described happened the way he described them. They went down a little different.
Okay. I mean, I imagine there had to be a reason why they did what they did. But, well, the overall point is they had more than plenty of opportunities to do more harm to Naomi than what was done. Do I agree with it? I'm going to say no. I don't agree with it. But do I think that they were trying to kill her? I don't think so, too.
Even if they weren't trying to kill her, they damn near succeeded. And in my eyes, we're all supposed to be a team. And isn't it smarter to have the whole team if anything pops up?
I don't disagree. And honestly, I will do what I need to keep Naomi alive.
As you say that, you feel the warmth of the cloak that she made both of you.
Wayne doesn't. Oh, he just got the new cloak.
Yeah, she made
Yeah,
it
yeah.
for all the new Marja. With the sigil of the raven in his head. Hand and beard.
I feel the warmth. I feel loved. Now, that sounds all good and gravy. By the way, Wayne's eating an apple, walking and talking.
Yes.
This sounds all good. You're telling me what you think. I believe is your honest truth. I'm going to take you for your word. But is your brother and what's the girl's name? Cassie?
Chris.
Chris.
Yep.
Is Devin and Chris actually working with all of us, or they're just trying to put their agenda ahead of everyone's?
On that one, Andreas, given the tension between you and your brother, Wayne has a point.
Yeah, I mean,
And does he see you surviving all of this, or him and her?
honestly, he says he has my best interest in mind, but there's times
Does
I
he?
question. And I question whether or not he truly values the family over anything else.
Didn't y'all just lose a brother too?
Yes. No, that's still pretty recent. It's still pretty sore wound.
It's in that moment you realize that Kong never got an action figure. Because he never survived long enough to make the bed.
Damn it, Kong. You would have made a great action figure.
He never even made it out of the carnival.
Fuck that carnival.
You were in the carnival?
He was not at the carnival.
Oh, I said that out again.
Yep.
It was not. It
Now-
was not a carnival of fun. I can assure you.
Now, I understand that that's family, and you're always gonna have families back. But word of advice, you might want to cover your own back because it looks like you're by yourself. And granted, we're a team, so I'm gonna play as a team. I'm gonna play nice in the sandbox. But if I see that they go the other way, and it's gonna mean the death of the rest of us, they'll die before I will.
It's like Andreas understands what he's saying, and but at the same time, not hiding the fact that like he's uncomfortable with what was just said. He just flat out just looks at Wayne and he goes, "I understand."
Glad we came to an understanding, big guy. Let's go get this information.
All right. On that point, we're going to cut to the girls. Chris is leading, seemingly very well aware where your aunt lives.
Not all that surprised. Hey, Chris, can you slow down a sec? I just want to. I feel like we've gotten off at the wrong start. I don't know if it's just because you hate vampires or what, but can we try to hash this out?
Her lips aren't moving, and at first you don't think she's going to answer. But then you hear in your head, talk this way, eyes and ears everywhere.
I reply, gotcha. So I personally haven't done anything to you. Why does it seem like you just want to stake me in the heart?
There's silence for a moment. And then, I don't know if I can trust you.
Because I'm a vamp?
You've been around 400 years.
More than.
All these souls here have been recycled goods, tortured, and used as farm meat. How do I trust that? How do I trust you?
Well, you don't know me, so yeah, not trusting makes sense. But you also don't know what I've done during my long life. How do you know whether I took part in torturing? Maybe I just feed because I need to feed. Maybe I want more than this provincial life of people dying and coming back and being controlled by a shithead.
She stops walking and turns, and you do get eye contact. Her blue eyes against your violet ones.
That's probably correct. I'm drawing a blank.
You had a different color eye. I don't know if it was pink or violet or like a magenta of red.
Yeah, let me see if I wrote it down somewhere. I have pink eyes.
Pink eyes. She looks at your pink eyes, and you're looking to her blues. You still see that same steeled hunter hostility. I don't know your past. You don't know my past. There's no reason to. I pay attention to actions. Why do you trust us? Why did you invite us to your house completely open? Unless there's motive or intent.
I just want to get out of here. I want to see the world. I want to have new adventures. This place is very much the same over and over again. Like, I have seen your previous incarnations die many, many, many times now. It's the same old story. I need something new. I'm bored.
The question remains, what do you do when you get to release that boredom? And that's what I don't trust.
Read other books, make more art. I mean, I think I've read every book in this place like 20 times over.
It's probably more than 20. It's
Probably.
a lot.
It, even though people get reborn and stuff, they write the same old stories. And most of them are just depressing. I just want to do something else. Learn something else. Experience something else.
She's gonna roll insight on you.
Okay.
It is a 25.
I am telling the truth. I also, I guess, kind of to keep a promise from forever ago. And I don't know if you'd understand, but I had a sister similar to Naomi. She reminds me a lot of her. Helpful, a bit gullible. But she wanted to see the world and didn't get a chance. Strahd took over. And there was a time where I didn't want to help people because helping is what got her killed. And I had promised that I would find a way out. But I've been doing it on my own for so long that it's not working. I did what I could to get past it. For a while, I was like, okay, guess I'm stuck here. I destroyed her murderer, so he could never come back. Well, that's not enough. I kind of just want to live for her. And I don't appreciate that you kind of want to just kill Naomi for being, I don't know, different. So,
She's too dangerous to keep alive.
yeah.
But she's too naive to understand how dangerous she is.
Doesn't mean she needs to die, though. She deserves to live too, just like my sister did.
Roll
She
persuasion.
deserves to get out of here.
At advantage.
Okay. 24.
It's silence. And for a minute, after you've opened your heart and poured a vulnerable part of yourself that you've had hidden for a long time, it feels as if it was for nothing. But then you see the steel soften just slightly, and there's a nod. She wasn't in any danger. Don't rat on employees. But I wouldn't have done that without someone who knew what they were doing.
Olivia sighs. Okay. The way it had played out, it made it seem like there was no people that knew what they were doing helping. So I would rather know my servants are helping. That makes me feel a bit better.
I just didn't want them punished.
They'll just get one less slice of birthday cake.
That would make Lily so upset.
If she's not gonna be all right, then yeah, punishment might be needed. But my servants are pretty good, so I don't really feel the need to dock their pay or anything like that. Not that type of rich vampire.
It's not their blood that fuels the whole house, is it?
No. People volunteer.
A lot.
They come, yeah. They come to the house willingly. And I like to think that we take care of them, the people that donate. I'd say it's mutually beneficial, because then I can keep a hold of my instincts, because I'm not like starved, and I don't hurt people without need. Oh, there are other vampires like me that are fine with just like bagging blood, saving it for later. Not everyone gets high off of ripping people's throats. Like maybe in the beginning when they just turn, but I'd rather try to work with the humans. Also, puts less of a target on our backs too. And if someone were to threaten someone who does supply my family with blood, I'd be willing to protect them.
I'll give you my word on this, princess. I won't actively go out to kill her. But if it looks like there's no path of return and that blood gets in the wrong hands, I will end it. I will stop that from happening.
All right. Are you positive that all the blood is accounted for?
Yes.
Did you take any when she was almost woofy?
The first day.
What do you guys do with that one?
We still have it. Huey hasn't touched it yet because it's different than the other blood.
That makes sense. I think safety-wise, it'd be good to dispose of it, because I would assume it'd still contain her angel blood.
We know it worked. He got a window to hometown, but as she says that, you guys have reached Fiona Watcher's house, which does make your house look small and quaint in comparison on the outside. It's you don't even see the house to begin with. You just see the gated iron bars and paved road of woods that's probably a mile walk in.
Looks like we've arrived.
I made a promise to Andreus and Davin that I'd get them back, and I'm gonna keep that promise. I didn't get to keep it for Kong.
Well, considering how I would like to get out of here, I am willing to help with that. I do think we need to play it smarter though, because if you be too, I guess, one-dimensional about it, just singularly focus on one task and ignore everyone else or the bigger picture, you're gonna fail, because I've seen it again and again.
I've been paying attention. I know the guards that are around. I know bones have been stolen from the church. I don't know why. I know lots of things. I've been telling many people.
Well, I guess what I mean is we need to come up with plans better and work better as a team. Because if people don't know stuff is going on, it won't help. And what if some of us could have potential theories to help you open up a portal? Like, say, I might have some ideas.
All right, I'll listen to him, but let's get through this first.
Yeah. Okay. I turn. How far back is?
The boys? Well, now you see Wayne. Wayne is at the party now.
Oh, we have another guest. Okay. I guess I will send a message to everyone with message. As a reminder, best behavior, do not push Auntie's buttons. It could end poorly. And as for our lovely friend that's tailing us, I think as long as we behave, he won't be a problem.
Wait, can I message back?
Everyone can message back, but Andreas and Wayne, since they don't have the cantrip message, cannot send message on their own.
Yes, we'd have to message you first.
Okay, so meaning I can't message Andreas. Wayne, but
I
I can respond back to Olivia. Like,
yeah, so it's like a group text message, but you have the Android and everyone else has the iPhone, so that when you send the message, it's individually to the person.
whoa, whoa, let's not go that far.
Doing that, but...
Shots fired.
It stopped doing that, but like it used to do that.
Yeah,
because iPhone's jealous of Android. I'm just saying.
I have an iPhone, but I agree. I think they're all just
Don,
like,
you have an Android? Did I inadvertently just punch you in the face?
I've been an Android for life. Okay, so
I have an Android as well.
I punched both of you guys in the face. Dad, damn it.
Oh, I got a bunch of group chats with iPhone people. I'm just throwing that out there.
But back in
iPhones are shitty.
Yeah, I agree. But like, I know what she's talking about. That happened to my cousin. He was in a group chat, and they actually kicked him out of the group chat because every time he tried to send like a GIF or something, it came in like this scrambly message or whatever, and it throws the group chat out of line. And it's like iPhone software. So he ended up buying an iPhone just so he can be in the group chat. It was a very petty thing. I told him, I called him out. It's superficial. And to this day, he goes, honestly, he regrets jumping to the iPhone, and now he can't get out because everything's like now hooked for the iPhone, and he doesn't want to lose all his hookups. Yep. But he swears Android was so much better.
That fucking sucks.
I know.
I was on an Android, and I needed to upgrade my phone, and my sister goes, Shannon, get an iPhone so we can track your location. I'm like, no. And then they were like, I'll pay for the phone.
Location on an Android.
But in an iPhone, you can have it grouped in a thing. So I said no. And then my sister goes, I'll pay for it. I'm like,
not
all
me,
right.
By the way, someone else.
It was our sister Davin. And I'm like, that's $1,000. All right, yeah.
Davin paid for your phone? I didn't know that.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, if you're getting a free phone.
Yeah, you can't really argue with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is at that point. But I digress. My response to Olivia is like, is he really that much of a threat?
DM, how powerful would he be?
Oh, he's like a commoner, but if he snitched to the wrong person, you can get fucked.
Okay. So
he has to die first.
So it'd probably be easy enough to snap his neck. But if he got away and told the wrong person stuff, we'd be doomed.
Okay, so basically keep an eye on him. If he looks like he's going to slit his throat. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
and then I whisper Wayne, there's been a guy following us this entire time, as she's mentioned.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, don't worry about him. Just keep an eye on him in case he tries to disappear.
Seeing how I didn't know he was there. Wasn't worried about him.
But now you know.
Thank you.
I love help.
Yep. Okay, so I guess we're all. Do we like go in or?
You guys go through the gate. It takes about a mile of walking through the woods. to our house. The landscaping is pristine, but it's done in a very gothic horror way, where the trees are picked of their foliage on purpose to look more dead.
Damn.
I love it.
Oh, so it's like a Adam's Family kind of vibe.
Yes, but you could tell it's landscaped that way on intentionally.
So still, Adam's Family vibe. They totally do that on purpose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So hold on, make sure I get to. So you guys approach this large mansion where on the back end there's miles of there's a vines. The roses are there, but the green leaves of the roses aren't there, and the roses are black. So she's got a mazed rose garden with red accents along there. And it's got the long driveway that you can like park many carriages and things like that. And there's villas in the back too for the servants. In as well. So this place, probably back in its day when it was connected to the world, probably hosted a lot. Maybe. Who knows? The doors open as if expecting you, and you see several servants, at least 12, in the hall, going back and forth, cleaning. There is one, it's like it goes, Madam Bloodstone, it is a pleasure to see you again. The lady has been waiting.
It's a pleasure to be back. Hopefully we haven't been keeping my auntie waiting too long. We just had a few things to do, and I don't believe her invite actually specified a time.
Oh, no, my lady. She wanted you to come on your own accord. She's very proud you've entered the game. What good deeds you're going to provide for this family, this strong family, when you're able to expand the empire.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And your guests. Welcome. Irina, Andreus, the wolf, and Wayne the strong.
One thing. He's no longer a wolf.
And
I just keep walking.
her name is Chris.
Oh, I thought. Oh, yes, that's when she did her stint in the living world. She went by a different name. Right this way. And Chris is just like keeping it composed.
Just wanted them to get your title correctly.
I appreciate that. As I walk through, do I get like a quick like survey of the premises? Like, can I get a layout, like how many people are around us, or like entry points or anything like that?
Roll perception to see how big it is, and investigation to get details on windows, doors, people, like specific numbers.
All right. So my perception was 26 and my investigation was 13. I'm rolling surprisingly good.
Yeah.
You are.
I burned a critical roll earlier, Jay.
Damn.
But he got 10 temporary hit points out of it.
He did.
So did you lose? Was it a loss?
No.
I couldn't do emotional damage. I really wanted to.
She was trying to give me emotional damage. Backfired.
It was going to be a D12 of psychic damage, but them's the breaks.
You should have.
I can't on a nat 20. From what you can tell,
You just choose not to.
Okay, go ahead.
you can tell from walking the perimeter a mile in, this place is a labyrinth of itself. Like, very easy to lure prey in, hard for prey to leave. Could you imagine though a human commoner trying to run away from being bit, and you have to run another mile after you just escaped from? Yeah.
Fair point. Fair point.
That
Oh,
would suck.
This probably makes good hunting grounds for her.
It's great hunting grounds. You kind of get the vibe, like those rich people that if they lived on an island and could hunt like boars and all that kind of stuff. With this used to be her vacation land until she got trapped.
Okay.
Like
Right.
every vampire here. For as with your 13 with investigation, there are many, 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 many servants. Probably more servants than there are needed to keep the house tidy. And the house is pristinely clean, but the areas where there are dust and cobwebs are there for the aesthetic. You do see in the chandelier a large spider web with two phase spiders sleeping above.
Wait, you said phase spiders?
Yes. Phase spiders.
Wait.
The 7-8 foot phase spiders.
Cool.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
they're
A nightmare.
No, trust me, if things go bad, we'll probably find out.
I
There-
hate them.
Mm.
I have a pet phase spider in another game.
Yes, you do. He's a baby.
So how about we keep moving?
Yes.
But so there's more servants in other rooms too. She is entertaining. There are many rich noblemen, noble people here that are chatting, leading servants into different rooms, like a playful flirt and stuff like that. But from their pointy teeth, you don't know if it's playful.
Oh, so okay, I see. So Andreus just announces aloud to
Oh, sweet
the
Jesus.
person that's walking us. By chance, is the lady of the house housing others here today?
Oh, this happens daily.
Oh,
Auntie's quite popular.
We're not on the dinner menu, right?
Oh, no, of course not. If we ate you for dinner, Strahd would spike us up the assholes. You're protected.
That
Ooh.
and any chance of you guys getting out would be ruined as well.
All right, I feel better now. Let's keep it moving.
fair point.
So you guys go, and there are looks from some of the rich noblemen. A lot of eye. Actually, Olivia, roll perception.
You got a nat one.
They all love you. There's no reason to be worried or upset. You're one of them. You totally didn't come off as a backstabber at all, ever. Lovely. Best friends. You're a bloodstone, and everyone loves bloodstones.
Your wording makes me feel so warm and fuzzy and not concerned in the slightest.
So
I don't
confident.
feel welcome here.
Kitty.
I
Great.
need
I
to
don't
talk.
feel safe.
So you guys go through the hallway, past many rooms, where you've seen at least 30 different type of servants to about 20 noblemen before you do make it to a garden sitting area, like a glassed greenhouse on the outside. The outside patio is satin red, or the fabric of the couches is soft and feels a satin, but it's a blood red. The backs of the seats are like cold iron itself, that it kind of like sticks you in the back a little. And you see a variety of treats that are there, covered in lots of red frosting. That
May or may
doesn't
not be blood.
may or may not be frosting.
I'm sensing a theme here.
You too?
Is Auntie in sight yet or no?
You guys are gonna get comfortable. It's like just get comfortable. She'll be down in a minute. She's just composing herself.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's gonna be hard to do.
Could I get you anything to drink?
No, thank you.
No. I've had plenty of water earlier.
I am actually good for the moment as well.
Andreas will take his shield out and just to make it look like he's not trying to sit on a shield, but he'll hold his shield in his hand as he takes a seat.
Oh yes, let's not look suspicious.
Chris doesn't say a word. She's just silent.
Let's sit and wait.
Do you feel safe here?
How many doors are in the room, by the way?
You're in a glass
private.
you're in a glass dome. So you're in a glass plant growth area.
It's like a greenhouse.
A greenhouse, yes.
Oh.
So there is one door, but you could break through glass.
Okay.
Wade, I want you to roll perception.
22.
You don't get startled by this. As you sit down, you hear rustles in the plants behind you, and you turn your head slightly, and you see something with lips and no eyes go forward like this, and you're able to move out of the way as this Venus flytrap plant goes over you, stretches out its long tongue and grabs the blood sausage, and then it just goes back into the trees.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to cautiously move the fuck out the way. And I'm going to look at everybody like we all just seen that and nobody's gonna say anything. So you guys were just gonna let me get eaten by this thing.
I mean, I knew Auntie has those.
I was looking that way.
I didn't know it to pop out though.
Where is your auntie?
Well, her servant said she was getting ready, so hopefully she'll be down soon.
The doors open of the planetarium, and you see a woman of very fine features. Just like many vampires, their aesthetic is of that of beauty, of dark raven hair. She looks similar to Olivia, but has that more 1910s silent movie vibe about her, especially in her movements. She's wearing a long white gown, and she extends her arms out. The door is shut behind her with no assistance, and she goes, "Livy, oh, I'm so excited to see you, and I'm so proud."
Auntie, it's great to see you too.
Kiss, kiss.
Did she just call her Livy?
Yep.
Okay.
Message, shut up.
Oh, and she takes a seat completely relaxed, and the same plant comes by, and she pets it, and then in her pocket, she's, "I got you a treat." "Oh yes, I know. Up, I'll throw it." And she tosses a tongue, and it catches it and retreats back.
I got nothing to say to
The
that.
I'm
the
guessing
garden
that's
is as lively as ever.
so I'm guessing that's the tongue of somebody that said something wrong to you.
Oh, you're smart. I like him.
With that note, Livy, please talk to your aunt. I'm just gonna stay back.
Oh, eat, enjoy yourselves. You need rest. It's a long journey for what you have to go through. And anything that I can provide, I am here for you.
Great
Well,
to hear.
I must ask, Auntie, what are your plans for when I'm able to free this cursed place?
Oh, I just want to be able to have another villa somewhere, maybe in Spain or by the coast. No, there's no Spain in DD.
Yeah, I was
Maybe,
gonna say.
maybe in Waterdeep. Oh, I'd love to see the different areas. Um, it has been some time. It is quite boring here, but I really don't have to leave. If anything, I just want the Burgermeister ousted.
True, he has been a thorn in your side for quite some time, hasn't he?
Well, for all of us, dear, you
Yeah,
are a vampire.
I know. It's lovely being run by a human in this town. That's why it's a vacation place, not my main home.
I refuse to give up our family heritage. Your mother did that, chased after your father. This is where waters reside, and we will continue residing, and it will be renamed back to what its original name was, Watcher, and not Valaki, because the town of Valaki is dumb.
Agreed. Um, have have you been up to anything to try to dispose of him lately?
Oh, nothing out of character for me.
Fair. Anything that could potentially hinder my chances in the game at the moment?
Oh, I would never do that.
Good.
I want you to win. That little friend of yours, I'm surprised I don't see her.
She's got a big project that she's working on right now.
Oh, but I'd love to meet all your friends.
Maybe in time. As I said, some are a bit busy at the moment.
You know, dear, clearing the Burgermeister, I would have a whole town of resources to help you with Strahd.
Who's this Burgermeister?
He controls the town and the guards.
Is he the lieutenant?
No, but he works for the lieutenant.
So he works
Okay.
for Strahd.
Yes.
So what's to say if we help you out with that? What kind of resources would you have to help us?
I'd have the town's gold, because if we defeat the Burgermeister and the town, there's no reason to give the taxes to Strahd's wife. That could all go to you. I don't see why not.
Is that what she's coming for the Winter Festival, to collect the taxes?
Yes, it's a yearly tradition to keep this a place of neutrality, I guess, for morale of the human spirit. We found out probably on life cycle 3 or 4 that if we don't provide any hope, they just continue killing themselves. Doesn't really do any good, and a soul tastes much better than a soulless meat bag. I gotta say, it's like eating spam.
So you plan to continue to be neutral even if you get rid of the Burgermeister?
Well, let's not rush to decisions there.
Okay.
Well, how do you have any tips on how we could beat Strahd? I know for a while, I guess reluctantly, our families have been friendly with him.
That's more your father, dear. And that's because he's able to use Strahd to ship out his little business for the wizards and the necromancers.
If I may, my lady, clearly it is the situation is clear to me that you are well above the status of Strahd, and there should be no reason that a lady of your caliber should be below such a lowly vampire as him.
He's not even a trueborn. Thank you.
Exactly. And given your illustrious status and knowledge and wisdom, you must clearly have some kind of insight that would aid not only your niece but us in putting you in the rightful place that you belong.
Every game, players are given a chance, where they're given a set of cards that tell their fate. But those cards really tell locations of magical items and resources that can defeat Strahd. Strahd likes to play. He doesn't like when his food is just easily defeated. So he does this again and again and again. It was a Vistani woman that met you, right?
Yes.
Well, I can tell you where the Vistani camp is so that you can go there and get clarification on what those cards mean.
All right. In this moment, do I try to remember what those cards were?
Roll history.
I haven't seen these cards.
I got a
They haven't
14.
told you. They haven't told you about them either.
I mean, I probably know of their existence.
You know the game. Yeah, the game is this Madam Evie, this old gypsy woman, gives the cards, gives the destinations. They find Strahd's locket, a sword, an ally, and a book of spells that belong to Strahd. But most adventurers usually die before they get the first one. You guys have the Sun Sword.
Okay.
So you have one of them.
Do you remember where any of the other weapons are or are placed?
It recycles every time a player starts the game. So I honestly can't tell you, and no one in this town could tell you because...
So only the tribe can truly translate those cards for us, to be sure.
Exactly.
Question.
Location would be useful then.
You say the wife of Strahd comes every winter festival, correct?
Yes.
Would she know the location of the weapons?
No. Even Strahd himself doesn't know him. It keeps the game fair. It recycles and goes. The only people that could give you a hint of what they mean or where they could be are the Vistani themselves.
So maybe...
Can you point us to the direction of these people?
Oh, yes, of course.
And if we could, well, at least I speak for me. I don't speak for everyone. If I could, I will help you out with this nuisance of yours. Because any ally is better than no allies, in my eyes. Please point me in those directions and I'll see my way there.
Oh, stay for dinner. I'll tell it on the way out.
I will love to, but...
Is their camp in this town or is it outside of town?
You would know where it is because you live here.
Okay.
Yep. It's just outskirts of town, but it's not that far.
Time is of the
Okay,
essence.
so she's giving us useless info.
Yep.
Because I would know it.
Oh, that's fair.
Time is of the essence, and we have no time to waste. So
Roll perception. Roll persuasion.
I got it too.
Probably better than me.
I really suggest you stay here.
Who am I to say no?
Do I still have message connected with me and Olivia?
Yes. No, you don't.
No, unless
Shit.
I messaged first. Which I was thinking of sending one.
I mean, you do you. Don't let me push you into anything.
So I messaged. The location is just on the outskirts of town. We can drop by there later. Just for now, and this is to everyone. Play cool, but not exactly the most useful info from her at the moment.
Oh, well, madam, who are we to refuse such glorious hospitality? We'd be happy to stay for dinner. And I may be asking more than I should, and if I am, I apologize. If you happen to have any materials, even if it's from your slave quarters, that might be able to either replace or improve on my shield, anything that we can use, or even for Wayne here, anything that we could use to help us additionally in our quest for your glorious goals.
Persuasion.
Shit.
At advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I will try to help.
Wait, well, the advantage was not like I got a 12.
I'm sure we can muster up something for you.
Excellent. But I greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
Why does this go down?
So, Auntie, I have heard that there's been some missing items in the church lately. Is that your doing? Just to try to help undermine the Meister of Burgers?
Oh, well, you know how the church feels about us. Why would I do that?
I mean, fair, but it's also a funny prank.
I personally had no hand in it.
Do you have an idea who?
She takes a glass, what looks like red wine. Oh, it could be anyone. Who's to say?
Well, figured it'd be worth asking. Could be useful to know.
Crap, Chris failed.
What she's gonna do.
Well, Chris was rolling insight.
What, can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
You don't know why. You just seem to trust your aunt, but she has no idea.
Again, your tone of voice. I feel like it's the opposite, but okay. Of course, Auntie. It could have been anyone.
If anything, you're doing the church a favor. That pesky little priest should appreciate that you might free his damned soul.
Very true. Okay, so out of character, because I'm drawing a blank. I feel like there might have been a specific thing we wanted to ask her, and now I am drawing a blank on what it was. And if I already asked it, great, go me. My pregnancy brain is not fucking with my head too much, but
Honestly, I forgot too.
Okay.
Was it about blood? Were we gonna ask about the Naomi's blood or something like that?
No.
I don't think so.
No, Chris would have immediately shot that idea down.
Yeah, I also feel like the less people know about Naomi's blood, the better.
It was going to be about the bones, because someone ordered a nobleman named let me get that, a nobleman named
That's right.
Vasily von Holtz.
You were gonna ask about Vasily von Holtz.
Yes.
Okay. So did he take the bones? Was that what it was, or?
No, he sent someone to collect the bones, right?
Yeah, so the nobleman Vasily von Holtz went to the coffee shop, the coffin maker shop. The man is Henrik van der Voort.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted hold on,
Memories
and rereading. He asked the coffin maker. So this nobleman asked the coffin maker for help in stealing the bones and promised him business. So you guys wanted to ask the aunt if she knew who Vasily von Holtz was.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I knew there was something, but I feel like I wasn't asking the thing.
Yeah.
We were dancing around it.
Yeah. I asked with bones. Now that you mentioned it could have been anyone, there was some name came up. A Vasily von Holtz. Have you heard of him?
He's not one of ours.
No. Do you know?
If he's not a vampire, because I would have recognized that name, you could go to the Burgermeister's mansion. It is open for commoners alike, and see if you can look through records.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like a town hall.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Is it open to all hours?
It's reasonable enough. I would make sure to not piss off the Burgermeister's watchdog, the lieutenant.
Okay, that's a fair point. And one more question by chance. Is the watchdog, or is it something else that keeps flying around over the village?
Oh, that's Strahd's wife.
She's already here.
The watchdog is someone else. His named Isaac.
I'd like to point out, I told you guys that we should have took her out.
The wife? Yeah.
She's hovering above us, watching our every move.
No, we were taking note of this.
She's collecting gold. I mean, she could be watching us too, but
she usually comes a few days before the festival. That's why it's more snowy here than other days. She comes, she collects the gold, and Strahd leaves this place alone, and humans live a modest and unpainful life without screaming and torture.
So much fun.
I
say sarcastically.
I mean, that doesn't really sound that bad. Modest, non-painful, and no torture. Usually wins.
I'm trying to play up to what my aunt enjoys, which is pain and torture.
I said usually wins, but that's for common folk, of course.
So much more fun to just torture them, but
you lot seem to be well-seasoned adventurers. Have you ever faced against a dragon before?
Are you suggesting we kill Strahd's wife?
I mean,
well, you are playing the game.
You mean my mother?
Say what?
Oh, that's probably why you were brought in. I can't control what he decides to do to torment the souls that play the game, but you're gonna have to make a choice.
That's awkward. I'm sorry.
Fine.
You hear an audible "I'm sorry, Wayne" from Chris.
I thought your mother was dead.
Yeah, I thought she was until we came here.
Fair point. I mean, dude. I mean, we could parking lot that idea. I mean,
if we have to kill her, we have to kill her. That bastard's not.
I guess when the bridge comes, when we come across that bridge, then how about that?
If it helps, once you become a thrall, you really aren't who you were.
Yeah, I've come to peace that she's been dead a long time.
And
The cameras do love a good crying, so make sure it's on your good side.
Yeah, I'm alright.
correct me if I'm wrong, Auntie, but I don't believe there is a way to be dethralled. Is there?
Well, you kill the original vampire.
Oh,
It's like, well, that's a win. If we win the game, everybody that's thralled gets free.
Does that mean you can turn into a dragon?
I kind of feel low key. I'm not saying this aloud. I kind of feel low key. That might be racist.
What,
Speciest.
mother, it's not racist. This is just a genetic correlation.
If I could, I would have done it against Strahd already.
Fair point.
Maybe you just need a little bit more anger in the soul. Seems to give power to people. No.
And her camera's gone.
oh
The
no.
power knocked it over.
Power of Christ compels me.
You're performing an exorcism on yourself?
I am being quite evil.
All right. So, all right. At this point, like, have the waiters brought dinner out yet, or we still?
Are you trying to say that with my anger, if
Uh,
I let loose, I can turn into a dragon?
Possibly. You don't know. Your mom can do it. Why can't you?
Fuck that hope. I knew I was a dragon.
It's really the power of friendship.
Fuck the power of friendship.
Food does come out. It's of fine quality, like the best steaks, lobster, like really high-end food, but the steaks are very rare. Along with everything else. Chris won't eat.
All right. Any silverwares or anything like that?
All the silverware is in silver.
Of course.
I mean, you gotta hate dogs. You gotta keep them out. That's just proper manners.
I mean, it's not gonna bother me now, but I understand the undertone. And all right, so ladies first.
What would I need to roll just to make sure food is safe for everyone?
A medicine check or nature.
I'm gonna go for whatever's higher.
I got zeros.
18.
Oh, that's pretty decent, respectable.
Yeah, there's no reason to poison the food because humans on drugs don't taste that good. You know, your auntie can enthrall anyone that she wants with her natural abilities, so she doesn't need to do the waste the food that way. Plus, if anything, every time an adventuring group does die, like all the people here do get the taste. Like they get a bottle of wine of that adventure, but it's blood.
Okay.
So to her, it doesn't. You know, you want to treat the cow nice before you eat it.
So no, obviously no drugs, but no like random like vampire blood or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Why would she do that? You guys are food. Well, you're not.
I know, but
I
just
feel
in
like she
case.
spoiled a surprise. Okay.
I'm not Kong.
Wow.
I had to. I'm sorry.
And I'm not a Don, and I don't have to take this abuse.
All right. So I infused message tell the group that the food appears fine. Auntie wouldn't really want to spoil potential snacks with poison or drugs. So you can eat if you feel comfortable.
I'll go eat. I'll eat.
Should be okay.
Should be.
Should be.
Andreus will go. He will go and grab something to eat. Obviously, he'll have to put his shield on his back in order to not be disrespectful at the table. But he'll grab like a steak, and just like with one big fork, just grab the steak, pull it out, put it on his thing. So I don't want to be. What was her name?
Fiona Watcher. Lady Fiona.
Lady Fiona. This is thank you so very much for this glorious meal. It looks wondrous. I know I said wondrous, but I'm going to own it. By chance, are you going to partake in the meal as well?
Oh, I'm already eating, and she sips her wine.
Absolutely understandable. And I cut a piece of steak and take a bite.
Roll Constitution. I'm kidding.
I was gonna come back and bite you in your ass.
Sorry.
Fucking quick.
Considering how often Shannon has like drugs players during her time as a DM, it would not surprise me. But I think I rolled high enough to beat that, I hope.
I've been drugged so many times. Go ahead.
They have no faith in you.
I've tortured them.
Yeah.
A lot.
Then that means you did your job right.
See, they're getting better at D&D because they know what to ask now because I fucked them over.
Like, I don't want to be impaired for like the next few hours and have my rolls suck. So...
You hear a message, Olivia, from Chris, and the light of the ring lights, and I gotta see if Fiona notices that. No, she nat one. She didn't. She's looking at Andreas's tasty little neck and wondering how that will taste, and gives him the. Oh,
I wonder how much of my neck is showing because I do have that like semi collar.
Yeah,
that's fused to my neck.
Even like bite his neck now? Like, is he?
Well, you can bite other sensitive areas. There's plenty of veins in the human body.
This is a fair point. That's a fair point.
So she's looking at that tasty meal, not paying attention, so she doesn't see the glow of the ring. And Chris messages you and says, "She doesn't like your mom."
Yeah. I think she doesn't care that we're too nice to the humans. But probably best not to bring up my mother, at least to her face.
I just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I don't trust her. Only to a certain extent. As I said, if I'm useful, she's good. As soon as I'm not useful, well, I go through periods of time just not speaking to family.
She doesn't trust you.
Yeah, I figured.
And it goes quiet there. Andreas, because she nat one and she's like really digging you and stuff. If you want to flirt, you can.
Oh, Jesus. This ended horribly the last time.
Only because I got taken away so soon.
That's what you say to all the women.
You've been cured of your little dog problem, but
I am a sucker for a pretty face.
Oh, sweet Jesus, he's gonna.
Not in front of me, please. This is my
The veins that just produce when you're angry is just exhilarating.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
You know what? I appreciate the compliment in there. I'm taking that as a compliment. I've been told I have glorious veins, even through extenuating workouts and exercises.
Olivia just internally rolling her eyes and just drinking the wine.
Oh, she looks at your abs and stuff like that. She's like, I can tell.
Yes, it's all about the diet and the lots of vigorous working out.
Continue eating. I can help with that diet.
Olivia's now staring at the branches like, should I just stake myself?
Yeah, Olivia just left her body.
And Wayne is looking at her like, should I just join you?
Well, last thing Andreas was like, it surprises me that such a established and lovely lady of the house would not have a man of the house to, or be having multiple men of the house to just try and knock down their doors, try to make nice with you. I don't know the proper term. I'm sorry.
I'm selective of who keeps my bed warm at night.
Hey now.
But if you would like to follow me, I'd like to give you the shield you were looking for.
I message, no, do not follow. You would potentially be eaten.
But she promised me a shield.
I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna have you do a wisdom saving throw because you a horny boy.
I got a 15.
You have control of your facilities that you're not Brock from Pokemon.
Thank God.
But you will do what you feel like you want to do. I will not be persuaded either way.
He's fun to try to show her his Pikachu.
Pika who?
I mean, it's like, I do appreciate the offer. I don't want to be rude to my colleagues that we came with. I thought one of your servants was going to bring out the shield.
Now you worried about us.
Oh, but I could personally handpick one from our family collection for you.
Am I still in message with Olivia?
No, she's gonna message back.
I just look at Wayne. I just look at it.
Please.
I looked at him and I go,
no having the sex with my aunts.
It's the personal.
Did you say that through message or
Through
did you say that?
message.
I was gonna say just leave them.
But it's their personal collection.
No.
Yep.
It's not worth it. I can get you another shields.
I mean,
I am also rich and have a bunch of shields.
But is Olivia like?
But would I be
Nona
rude?
rich?
Would it be rude?
No.
It'd be rude to leave us. Auntie, as fun as this conversation is, I think it might be best if my group stays together. I know in the past that some people have gotten lost wandering to your bedroom, never to be seen again.
They do enjoy the history of the house. I can't begrudge them of that. And she flashes her teeth. Or becoming part of the history.
But I need him alive to help with surviving the game.
Your friend is very fond of him, isn't she?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Your new friend. Your friend is very, very fond of him.
Andreas still
fond
confused.
about most people in general.
Oh no, but I've seen the cameras. I see the way she looks. There's a particular fondness for that one.
I message Andreas. Naomi has a crush on you?
Is that who she's talking about?
Pretty sure.
No.
I mean, now that I think about it, maybe. I can see it. I ship it. Break her heart and rip yours out, though.
No. Andreas is like in disbelief. He doesn't know it yet or recognize it.
She's been teetering between you and Kong from the beginning.
Kong's gone.
Maybe that could be something you can ask her about later.
I mean, I could ask. I doubt that's a thing.
I think it might be a thing.
No.
She might not be too fond of you sleeping with my aunt, though.
Wait a minute. Are you just telling me this because I was going to hook up with your aunt?
Roll insight!
You fool!
I got a... I crit rolled.
Nice. Well, it's kind of a yes and no. Yes, I can see that she would get upset about that. So there is truth to what I'm saying. It's just that, yeah, that'd be an added bonus.
It's both are true. You just don't know which one is outweighed. Both statements are
They're
true.
probably about the same.
So,
I mean, Naomi would be a better person. My aunt murders people
these are
for
the golden
fun.
years.
Let the idiot die.
Andreas goes to the madam. He's like, Madam, I do not want it to be disrespectful for the hospitality you've shown. I will have to decline for now, just to at ease my my compatriots. And he kind of leans in a little bit, but maybe on another occasion, I wouldn't be opposed to a tour.
My door is always open for you, sweetie. And don't worry, I wouldn't do anything to harm a head on someone of that my niece, his friend, cares about. That's an asset.
That is comforting.
So I don't matter. My friend matters more. What?
You gotta.
It didn't sound like she whispered that aloud. Like I whispered. She didn't sound like she whispered.
You're expendable.
Roll wisdom save. See if you get emotional damage.
Wait, yeah, for Olivia,
Me?
right? Because I feel like that was directed to her.
Yeah, that was directed.
16.
You know there's tension between your aunt sometimes, but ow. You don't feel like pain from it, but it was rude.
Rude. Be expected, though.
Well, I will provide a shield for when you guys take care of the Burgermeister, and I will keep my contract that if you take care of the Burgermeister and the dragon, I'll take the town's taxes and give them to you to help with your efforts. About 5,000 gold is raised a year.
That sounds more than fair.
Okay.
That sounds like the gold is dropping right now.
I'm sure my family won't be too thrilled about the human situation when the Burgermeister is taken out. Are you going to end up ruining their business? I just need to know if I'm going to get my head bitten off later when I see them.
Your father made it very clear where I stand with the business. I am to not interfere.
Okay, so there'll still be enough humans to willingly give their blood?
Well, if you do your job and people can leave, there's a whole world of humans.
I know. But in case I fail, the town being neutral does help.
I'm sure that's a conversation between you and your father and myself. Or your father and myself later. You're more of the artist, Livy. There's no reason for you to get into business. I see that look. That looks like Trisha's gonna punch me in real life. I'm gonna get attacked at the birthday party.
Yes.
My niece is gonna be like, "Bad auntie."
She's gonna get her sword and just beat you with it.
Yes.
Okay. And
Well,
oh, you first.
Art does have value, and doesn't mean I don't have a mind for business either.
Well, I'm sure if your father noticed if you had business aptitude, he would have included you in what was going on. Wouldn't he? I'm not involved in it. I feel like that's more his say.
I don't know.
Turned away. Did we miss something? Is there something about the business?
Doesn't sound good for us.
Anybody sitting there by Chris?
Chris is sitting next to Olivia, but across from you.
Too far.
You wanted to whisper because you can't. Oh, yo.
What's the business? Like right across from the lady of the house. We're like, what's the business?
You know what? I'm gonna all right, so you say that out loud, you whisper it. Chris's ring lights up again. And Fiona did not know one. And Chris says in your mind, blood transfusions. They have several markets. Harold and Lily go on and on and on and on about it. Fiona is keyed on the ring and watches it for a second, but takes a sip.
Okay. I understand. So I'm gonna say I'm done with my steak and my meal, and I'm assuming there's no dessert.
I mean, this is dessert if you guys want it.
No. That'd be too much. That'd be.
Well, anything that you need. Just remember, Estani Camp to find out more about your cards. And I would go to the mansion to find out who this Vasily von Holtz is.
I mean, we can go to the mansion in the morning. Right?
Probably.
Because lady, your auntie, ever so nice lady you are, you advise us to stay the night, correct?
No, we don't have to stay the night.
Oh,
I'd love it if you stayed the night.
Nope, we do not need to stay the night. We have other stuff to get a hold of, like visiting the camp.
Of course. I tried. Of course.
Obviously Olivia would know what her aunt's business is. Is it the same as my dad's, or
What you know from a history standpoint is that your dad runs the business. The whole gambit. He is a true-born vampire, but his wealth came from working from the ground up. He would he started off with an adventuring group back in the day, and when the angels were having their fight above the sky during the timeline of Strahd taking over the land, he found that a wizard could use different blood from different types to use it for alchemy practices. So he started a business after along that lines where vampires could get blood without harming, and different arcane schools, all that, could use that for their focus spells. So Bloodstone has revolutionized the means of production when it comes to blood magic. Your aunt and your mother came from like noble wealth, and from what you gather, your aunt wanted to marry your father, and your father picked your mother.
Oh, he was the one that got away.
Yes.
Uh,
So Fiona doesn't have any business of her own, and she was kicked out, so she's not business savvy in the slightest. You also do remember Chris told you yesterday that Cassie came here twice.
Oh yeah. I suppose I should ask. Hey, so made any deals with Sullivan lately?
I did get to see a Sullivan. It was interesting. I entertained just as any guest would. It is nice to see more sophisticated class around here.
Of course. Meanwhile, I'm like questioning. I don't think she's that sophisticated in my mind, but whatever. What did Cassie want?
Oh, it's business. I wouldn't worry about it. I did talk about your painting. She did buy one.
What business, though?
I wouldn't worry about it. It could go over your head.
No, I doubt that.
I think you should focus on your priorities and trying being a hero.
If you want me to take out Burgermeister, I would like to know.
Sullivans are about real estate.
So she wants to buy a house from you?
We talked about land, yes.
You see. She's also about getting things in return. What's her price?
We haven't come to any closed arrangements.
Does she by chance express like any particular land or property or something? I'm just trying to ascertain because it seems like she's not really caring about gold, but like you said, she's a very astute businesswoman.
Our interests aren't aligned at the moment.
I see. Pray tell, what does Cassie want? Does she want to keep Burgermeister intact? Something else?
No, it was mostly land.
Is it this land?
Well, I think you should ask your friend that. You are friends. I think it's her business to tell.
Yes, but we're family. Can I roll insight to see if she's hiding anything?
Yes.
I mean, I could tell you without even rolling.
Yeah.
That woman's hiding a lot of things.
Dirty 20.
Your aunt wouldn't lie to you. Why would that happen? You fully believe her.
The
Holy-
fuck are her scores?
Holy shit.
Aside from like the nat 1, I don't think I've been doing that bad.
No, she rolled a 17.
Barely.
She rolled a natural 17 plus her bonus.
She's just a naturally shady person. Everything she says sounds shady.
You guys are vampires. You guys have high charisma scores.
I know that is true.
It's like-
Clearly, she don't give a fuck.
Wait a minute. Are we adding charisma to insight?
Insight's wisdom, but lying and deception's charisma.
Oh, okay. So
She's been adding the
I
wrong
did the
scores.
math right. She just has an advantage at the moment.
Okay. Both is funny, anyways.
I was like, I don't even need to fucking roll that. We fucking know. Well, if I can't interest you in dinner or staying, dessert or staying, I do wish you a safe travel.
Thanks, Auntie.
Kiss, kiss. I'll give you a hug.
Hug back.
It does not feel right.
No.
So, do I do the kiss kiss too?
You say that she kisses you on the lips. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
What the fuck?
Let's see. Got a 19.
Well, we lost a don.
She rolled low this time.
This
Good.
time.
You. Oh, I know. I rolled a 6. I really wanted to. I can't do what I wanted to do. Damn it.
Good.
Goddamn.
It's probably gonna be bad.
You kiss. And at first it feels nice.
Like usual.
But it tastes like a predator tasting you.
How a kiss is supposed to. You know what? My damn business.
Okay. Thank you for the custom. And I start walking over to Olivia.
Chris stands up, doesn't talk, but wants to leave.
I just stand the fuck up and I start walking away.
Yeah, I'm good. This has been awkward as fuck.
As you leave, you hear screams of pain in the background. In one of the many rooms.
I mind my damn business and I leave.
Yep.
Do we not?
Big guy, mind your damn business and let's leave.
It's for the best for now.
All right. Hey, where's Chris?
She followed after Wade.
Okay, good.
She's not fucking
Yes.
sitting around.
You almost died in there.
I don't think we're out yet.
Oh, I'm saying that as soon as we walk out.
As soon as you're outside of the mansion and a mile out into the property that you gotta walk. Yeah.
I mean, I
Are we
really
out
think
now?
she liked me.
You were gonna be on the menu.
Yeah, she was going to eat you.
She
Cook you.
You might
alive.
have got laid. All right, we'll say that. But you know, have you ever heard of a black widow? They mate and then they eat their mate.
I guess.
You were gonna be the prey.
I'm really feeling like I'm finding my golden age, though. I'm finally feeling like people are being drawn to me and enjoying
Well,
me.
if you really feel that way, you can go back on in that house and you can finish the deed, my guy.
No, it's like Andreas is kind of feeling a little bit more confident now. He's like, no, I have another idea. And he just keeps walking.
In your head,
Christ.
you hear Chris say to you, her ring light up. I'm not trying to pop your balloon, but that's two women that have only had interest in you because Naomi likes you.
Wait, who was the first?
You don't get a response back.
Ooh, that's weird.
Damn.
Usually means her.
No.
No.
Chris is not into There's another female in the group.
There's like,
Gotcha.
yeah. And there was, it could be a number of women. Not good for Andreas right now.
Poor Andreas.
Ego just shattered now. Well, we're walking back to your home.
Which is, as you guys walk the mile through the gate, you realize that Olivia lives right across the street.
We could, considering how it's right there. It's very awkward at times.
It's really tiny in comparison to the house that you just went to.
Now you understand why I called it quaint.
She only has 2 servants.
I do have some questions about these cards that you guys have received.
What cards?
Well, I guess Andreas and Davin received the tarot cards.
Oh, well, we didn't really receive them. They were read to us, but they were a bunch of gibberish. I mean, that's probably why we need to go to.
Did any of it come true?
Technically, yes. The sword that you're holding.
And I'm going to go with they're not gibberish.
They sound gibberish because they're supposed to be riddles. It's confusing on purpose.
Well, there you go. We couldn't figure out the riddles, but once we saw the sword, kind of recognized it, or I.
Okay.
So I have the cards up. I'm popping up the doc.
Trying to remember too.
So far, you guys have one of the 3 things that will help us defeat Strahd.
Meaning we got to find the other 2 things.
Yeah.
So the only really useful thing Auntie mentioned was talking to the Vasili.
To get a better location.
I think we should do that as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So at least it would be good to know where to head next if we can figure it out.
Because if we can get all 3 items before, well, the other 2 items before the games officially begin.
I think
We'll
the game's
have
already begun.
Yeah.
It started when we left the castle.
Yep.
Quicker the better.
Oh, well, that I agree. I mean, out of character. Is it like nighttime right now?
I'd say, no, it's just, you guys could probably do one more thing before the sun goes down.
Okay. And then, do I notice anything spying on us?
You do not see Ernest.
Okay. I mean, if it's not too late, maybe we can go and check about not the facility, but for the bones. Check the name.
Okay. Shannon, which is closer?
The Vistani village is area 9-1 on the map. So, I'd say the Vistani village is like here. Their little campsite.
I didn't see the blip yet.
Right there?
Yep.
On
And
the
what-
outskirts.
Yeah, and what was the other place you guys want to go to?
The Burgermeister's house so we can check the records.
That would be... And here. You guys are here. So they're both equal distance from each other.
We're right here. Okay.
Yeah. Olivia's house is here. This is the gate entrance, but to Fiona's house, but it was like down here.
Gotcha. Okay, so
And,
it's pretty much like a even split, really.
Yeah, but
Um,
one is to get information and one is to get information about the weapons. We got to choose what is more important to us right now.
Okay.
Personally, I feel like the cards might be more useful at the moment. Maybe the mansion can wait until the morning, unless
What was the importance of the bones?
they're protecting the church.
Actually, you guys don't know. The only person that would know is Wayne, because Chris doesn't really know. She just knew that they were taken for some reason.
Okay.
And Wayne, did you share that information?
Nope.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess to Olivia, the cards are more important right now.
Yeah.
Okay, then I guess we're going up to the village.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys make your way there. The woods part to reveal an expansive clearing, a small grass-covered hill with low houses built on its sides. Fog obscures details, but you can see these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork, decorative lanterns, and sculpted eaves. Atop the hill above the fog is a ring of barrel-topped wagons, and surrounded a large tent of column of smoke and pouring through the hole at the top. The tent is brightly lit from within, and even in the distance you can smell odors of wine and horses emanating from the area.
At
Lovely.
least they got good drinks.
Yes. And like you see the Vistani are all elves. You see they are wearing very colorful clothes similar to Naomi's outfit.
Okay. Okay. All right. Andreas walks up. It's okay. I have this. I can. And walks up to. Is there any Vistani like standing guard or out in the front or anything like that?
As you walk, you do see an elven man. He's clocked you a while, and he kind of leans against a tree. Oh, what do we got here?
Fellow sir, we're just some adventurers looking to help out with the good people here.
Oh, how do you plan on helping out?
Easy. We win, we get rid of the big bad, and makes everything better for everybody.
I mean, we can go wherever we please. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait a minute, you don't have to stay here?
No. We're sons of the stars, daughters of the moon. We travel here wherever we want.
Good point. But really, is it fun to come here with such a a lord of like Strahd running the place?
Our family has helped Strahd for centuries.
I turn back. I'm like, I may not got this.
Okay. We were
Yes, so-
hoping that maybe we could ask some questions about the tarot cards that they have received.
Oh, Nana. Yeah, Nana read you the cards at the carnival.
Well, Wayne and I are a bit late to the party.
Little
So we haven't had the cards read, but I would still like to gain insights for what was read. Is Nana here?
Oh, Nana stayed at the carnival. She's having a little bit of fun. There was chaos at the end.
I
fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, there was a little bit of chaos there, but I mean, even though she stayed at the carnival, I'm sure someone could maybe translate what she disclosed to us.
Do you remember what cards you got, buddy?
Out of character, fantastic question.
Roll me a history check.
and if he fails, was Chris there?
Chris was there, so you have advantage.
Good, because the first one was a nat 1. I got a 12. That's a modest roll.
Naomi, the first day you met her, when she spoke to the dead, prayed to the sons of the stars and daughters of the moon for protection. And they are wearing similar clothes. As for the cards, you remember there was something with swords, a man being hung, a soldier, and a broken one.
Okay. You know, funny you say about remembering those cards. I mean, there was like 4 cards. I mean, one had a bunch of swords. There was a hangman, a soldier, and a broken one. I mean, really, just not really too many things.
Does that make any sense to you, or do you know someone who could make sense of it?
Well, it'd help if I knew the order of them, because the order of cards represent different things.
Was that the order it was in?
You don't know.
Huh.
Chris, do you know?
Wait, what was the carnival televised?
Yes.
So did you not see it revealed?
We don't have televisions at this campground. We don't like TV. We have other means to keep eyes on you.
Was anybody keeping eyes?
I'm waiting for you to tell me why I should help, buddy.
I mean,
Well, Strahd likes to try to keep the game fair. And it is a bit unfair at the moment that 2 of our party members don't have the info of the cards.
Roll persuasion.
Nat 20.
ooh.
It is interesting. I get to see my niece play, so we'll see how that goes. All right.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
Your knees.
Is that Naomi?
First order of the card tells you where you're going to find a book. Very important book. It'll tell you information about your enemy. The second will give you a location of, well, He looks at Wayne. You got the second there. So already get there. You got the nice fancy blade. Kudos to you. You're 25%. The third will tell you where an ally is, and it's up to you to persuade them to help you. And the fourth tells you where you're gonna find that last piece to take down your enemy and where that final fight will be.
Doesn't really answer the question. But I guess that's because we don't know the location.
You don't know where the... Yeah, I don't know the order of the cards.
All right.
Okay. Then we can see if Lily or Harold have record of...
It's most
when
likely
that
they
was.
do. They watch all of that.
Okay. We'll see if they've got record of when it was broadcasted, and then we can figure out which card goes with which one.
I've let these two speak so far. You haven't heard from me. Yes, I do have a blade, but wouldn't it behoove you or anyone in your village that can help us so we can defeat Strahd?
I'm
They
on
work
Team
with Strahd.
Strahd, buddy. So,
I mean,
Cool.
this does this mean you're her uncle to like her mother? Like you're her mother's brother?
yeah. She used to try to help people. She tried the hero thing. Then she stepped up, got herself tamed.
And okay, so does this belong to your sister then? And I go reaching and I go, oh,
What's O?
does she have a necklace?
Our sister was believed in the old ways before here.
Uh-huh.
And, well, the Raven Queen has no eyes here. Or any love.
Okay.
But she seemed to think so. She used to wear a talisman so that whenever she would go out to travel between the lands, she'd be protected.
Shit. Okay.
No monsters would attack.
Fair. Didn't work that well, but okay. And
You didn't have it at that time. You had an app. You had an app to monster attack.
and talismans, you say? And I start pulling out a couple other items. Were they like these? And I hold up like a couple of black feathers and a planchet.
Ah. Yeah, they used to belong to her. I haven't seen those since she decided her kid shouldn't be raised as a true Vistani.
Okay.
It's good to have her home.
And I put them back in my backpack. Did they do anything?
I don't know. Do you talk to the Raven Queen?
I didn't even know who the Raven Queen was.
You should probably get familiar with the gods of death if you're roaming around the land of the dead.
Touche. Okay. Well, knowing that we have items or potential favors from the Raven Queen, would anybody of your village?
Who?
Raven Queen.
That's not what you said.
Raven.
I did say Raven Queen.
You should move.
Reverber.
Yeah.
But would anybody in your, understandably, knowing your relations to Strahd, would you favor the Raven Queen over Strahd? I mean,
get the fuck out of here with that.
She's a goddess.
Yeah. No thanks. Last time we spot for the. We learned our lesson real quick when the War of Heaven went down. You fuck the Raven Queen. Look what it did for my sister. Look where she needed a re-education.
So you're saying the Raven Queen and Strahd are at each other?
Oh yeah.
Thank you for all your information. I'm out of here.
I like that guy. Should take his cue and get the fuck out of here.
Yes, thank you. And
I'd love to see my niece.
Ooh.
why is that?
Oh, family. It's been so long.
I don't think you're the best thing for her.
Lovely flute.
Yeah, we'll be going now. Peace.
Ta-ta.
Can I punch him?
No.
Try it. Go for it. Do it. Roll attack roll.
It's tempting. I want to punch as well, but
How
I
far
think,
am I between everyone?
I think you might have something more important to worry about.
How far am I from everyone?
You're far. You already started walking.
Son of a bitch.
Actually, no. Do you want to stop it? You can't. Yeah. I'll say you're like 20 feet.
Can I hear this?
I think he said, "Can I punch him out of game?"
No.
No. I said that. I said that out loud.
Yeah. You hear this?
I turn around and say, "Remember that conversation we had earlier? This is not the time. He's baiting you. Show some restraint. And when we kill Strahd, you can come back and kill this whole village."
I don't want the village.
Hey, listen. Kill him last after you kill all his family. I don't care. Torture him. But right now, not the best time.
Then I start walking away.
I
See you soon.
ask Andreas in message, just because I don't trust the Vistani people. Did you lose said necklace that you were about to point to?
Maybe. I mean, I'm quite sure I had it this morning.
Okay.
So there's only been like 2 places I've been before here.
Did anyone touch you?
2 people? Or no? Well, one of them is not a person.
Your
That's a
auntie could have
loaded
stolen
question.
it. Your auntie could have taken it. She kissed him,
Or the monkey?
or the monkey. But if the auntie took it, that's worse.
Sure.
Oh.
All right.
I mean, anybody saw her hands? I mean, I didn't feel her hands on.
So you don't.
Truthfully,
have
I
that.
was not looking. All right. I think let's retrace steps from the beginning. Toy store first,
I mean, do we have time?
and hopefully not Auntie.
I mean, we can go to toy stores on the way to the other guy's house.
True. Do we still have time? I feel like the Vistani visit was pretty quick.
It was pretty quick, yeah. So if you guys want to make your way down to Blinky's,
Yeah.
I'm going back to Olivia's house. I got
Okay.
my own thing that I want to do.
Okay.
all right. What do you want to do, Wayne? What are you doing at Olivia's?
Oh, I'm getting in contact with the Raven Queen.
How do you do that?
With meditation and possibly drowning myself to the point where I'm gonna get one of the slaves, the servants, to help me out with it. I'm gonna push myself to almost death, and I'm gonna tell them that, hey, if it look like I'm about to die, pull me out.
Sir, I don't know if the madam of the house.
Oh wait, hold on.
wants to do
We're
this.
in the land of the dead, so I don't really have to die. This should be her domain.
We're a subsection of the land of the dead. We're trapped here, and there's essentially 3 gods that own the land of the dead completely.
Mm-hmm.
There's very little access to any god here, sir.
Good meditation ain't never hurt nobody.
I just, are you sure I don't feel comfortable with almost killing you. You are a guest in the house of Lady
But yet,
Bloodstone.
you let people almost kill the other girl.
Oh,
The
what
one time I'm asking to help kill someone.
are you talking about? This is Harold. I was there the whole time. I took the right amount. I measured it. I made sure she had blood and cookies and food. It was there was no close to. I would never.
All right, I'm going to my room. Just leave me alone for a while. I'll come out when I need something.
For meditation, roll a religious check. Religion. Intelligence.
I have advantage on religion.
Nice.
Right on.
17 for the first one.
Get that net 20.
And 5 on the second one. So we're gonna go with that 17.
Okay.
You try contacting the Raven Queen. You close your eyes. You meditate. It might be easier if you had a focus. But maybe the sigil of the Queen on your cloak might be enough.
And I'm wearing a cloak with a raven on it.
Yeah, Naomi made it for you.
Isn't that the signal? The sigil of hers?
It is a sigil of hers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear words, but you get a sense of comfort that you are protected.
I know you're here. I feel you around me. And I know we have a common enemy. But I'm going to need help defeating him. Name your price, and I can see if we can pay it.
Your eyes are closed, right?
Hmm?
They rolled to the back of their head.
Oh, shit.
You see a meteor shower, but at closer inspection, the fire of the meteors look like wings. It crashes into the ground. You feel something almost suck your life force as it grabs and pulls. But you're able to pull it off as if something else is restraining any connection. But whatever, when you open your eyes, there is a singed mark of a hand on it.
Your signs gonna be any clearer here?
From what if you do you investigate the mark on your hand?
Yeah.
Roll religion.
14.
It's a turd emoji.
That hand grip, the necrotic damage, the necroticness, the way that your skin looks like it's dead, does not feel like the warmth you felt. It feels that she tried communicating with you and someone bigger stopped it.
So clearly someone else is here. How about you make yourself known? And your intentions. Because hell, I'm looking to make a deal with the Raven Queen or whoever else is gonna help beat Strahd.
You hear no answer.
Do you fear Strahd? That's why you're being quiet now.
You hear no answer.
Take the Sunblade and I stab it onto the floor in front of me. I hold no holy weapons now. Speak to me. Speak now or forever hold your fucking peace.
What are you willing to offer to get this thing to talk to you?
Depends on the deal.
Well, it's not responding.
All right. Final offer. I know if we take out Strahd, you're gonna need someone else to pull your strings. I'll be the one that replaces him.
You hear no answer.
Ah, you fucking suck. I got like 4 or 5 people that I can offer you at a discount rate. It's like a used car. You see one, you like it, you take it.
Your arm burns when you say you'll offer others.
Okay. You want Davin?
There's no answer.
Olivia?
No answer.
The angel bitch?
No answer.
Chris?
No answer.
Abraxas? You want the big one?
No answer.
You want all of us?
No.
Damn, you hold them. You should really play poker more often. Clearly, you want one of us. I'm willing to take you who you want. But the deal got to be good.
Who do you offer?
All of us.
No, he does not. They do not. You need to be specific.
Who's the one that does the niece? I'm horrible with names. I don't remember her name.
I mean, Olivia. I'm sorry.
Roll a history check.
God damn it. I got advantage in that too. Oof. Oof. 9. That's with advantage.
You know, Olivia is a niece.
God.
So are
Someone's
lot
a
of
niece
other
somewhere.
You want Chris?
No answer.
Damn it, I don't know who you want. You're gonna have to show me a picture, Instagram, something here. You know, talking to the Raven Queen was a lot easier than this. She held less of a bargain than you did. And I don't even know who you are.
Usually good aligned gods don't need to bargain. They just try to help. But you don't
That's a lot of work if I don't do it. Why not have fun with the god?
This is
You're
true.
a god. You're almighty. Why do you really need somebody to be your front man? Why can't you do it yourself? Why is Strahd so important to you?
There is no answer.
You know, I'm gonna have to kill you after I get Strahd. And I grab the blade and I walk away.
All right. I'm kind of glad that didn't work. But if you remember it later, you know how to do it.
Jesus, that's fucking sucked.
I think the rest of the party's. Oh my god, I can feel the tension.
You're lucky that you didn't get smited.
Yeah.
I laughed to myself because he never said my name.
Oh, he did. He did say.
He said Abraxas.
There's,
Yeah, he said it wrong.
There's-
Bueno.
So there's three names he has not said.
I could not remember any of the girls' names but Chris and Olivia. I couldn't
That's
remember none of them.
That's fair.
I'd be like, Lady House Fiona?
All for you her. All up for you her.
He just keeps going down the line.
Listen, I was gonna go down the whole line until I got a tingle.
You did get a tingle when you said I'd offer somebody. You got a tingle. You got interest.
And then I said, "Who you want?"
That's not how the game is played.
Nah, that is how the game is played. You point me at a direction and I go down that road.
God's tricky. They're very
God's
very
a bitch.
They are bitches. So, as Wayne meditates and tries to offer someone's soul to take over Strahd's domain, I'm gonna say Olivia and Andreas, you guys, with Chris, you guys make it to
Blinkies.
Blinkies.
All right. So we get back to Blinkies. I'm going to go in. Am I immediately assaulted by this monkey?
Roll perception.
Shit. All right. Monkey. 25.
No, but you see him up in the rafters.
Yeah.
And he like urges back.
Come here, boy. What was his name?
You don't know. Actually, it was said to you. Roll history.
Yeah. Actually, there.
Cut it. 2, so go.
Monkey boy! Monkey boy!
Say, monkey. Come on, come here, monkey. Open up my arms. I don't know if that means he still likes me.
Probably gonna try to rob you again, smartass.
Roll animal handling.
God.
Dumb one
a
always
4.
has the important things.
Oh no.
Who was flung at you?
I dodge that bitch.
Roll dodge. Actually, what's your AC? What's your AC?
As 18.
You rolled a 2, so it doesn't even go at you at all.
I was like, where's Blinky?
Blinky is at the register, like, oh, hello, friends. Welcome back.
Okay. Good to be back. By chance, did you find any, like, after we were here today, was there like a lost and found, like a necklace may have been found, or
This
The
motherfucker
Colo.
had 4 lost and found.
Did you do it again? He has his nest of things that he keeps in his bed in my office. And as you say that, you see Piccolo like running faster.
I use Mage Hand to hopefully grab the monkey before it can get to its nest. And
Roll an attack roll. Or dexterity roll. Roll dexterity.
dexterity, okay. Okay, I'm not attacking, I'm just trying to grapple him. 18.
You grab him.
Okay. Bad monkey.
Wiping at nothing, and he doesn't understand.
is it possible, sir, that we could check his bed to see if maybe my item was there by chance?
Oh yeah, go right for it.
Great.
Thank you.
You know, it was odd. I swear, I saw the last adventuring team the other day on the streets. But, like, they've been dead and you're here, so that was a little odd. I'm probably losing it.
It's not the night parade, though.
Sometimes they don't end up in the night parade. Sometimes they end up as vampires or werewolves. Could be anything. Fate of adventure if they don't, some just stay here and don't play the game. You'll meet a couple of those at the Blue Water Inn. Because this is a neutral zone where they're a little safe. But yeah, no one really gets a good ending here.
Oh. Well, things can change. I'm saying this as I'm looking for for the necklace I found.
You see Piccolo's well treated for, the toy maker, even though the tree looks kind of creepy in depth and stuff like that. You do see the necklace hanging on one of the fake tree branches.
Perfect. And thank you, sir. Like, this is exactly what we're looking for.
And you know it's the necklace because as you look, there's the engraving from Naomi's mom saying to the sun and the moons, may the moon guide you where I cannot and keep you safe.
Yes. Love, Mom.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
That you lost. To a monkey.
Things. Olivia, was there anything else that we thought about, like, that we wanted to tell them or share with them before we go?
Any reason why your monkey wanted to take this necklace?
Oh, he just likes shiny things.
Okay.
Chris coughs and goes, what was the last adventuring crew? Oh, they were very, very nimble fellows that could transform into different animals. Martial artists. About 5 of them. Usually you don't get a whole group of martial artists.
Okay. But they're just, like, traveling through.
I just thought they were dead. I could be seeing things, though.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, even if anybody dies here, they just come back. Unless Strahd messes with them or something like that, right?
Oh, yeah, but if Strahd messed with them, probably not a good thing that they're around.
I mean, Olivia, do you remember them? Or did you miss that season?
Yeah, Shannon, do I remember these people or what their fate was?
You don't know what their fate was, but you do remember them. You knew that they were martial artists, and they specialized in a variety of skills. Each one could morph into a kind of animal. So people were kind of excited because they were calling them like Morphin Rangers. Mighty Morphin Rangers.
They're a cross between the Power Rangers and Animorphs.
Possibly. What you come on, files. They didn't make it that far. They were brutally killed by the dragon. You know that let's see. Some of their names, Gatorbait, Lowit, Opoff, Ilbro.
So is she relaying this as she's remembering?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I mean, okay, so clearly they didn't beat Wayne's mom. I mean, do you think, would we approach them to see if we can get more information, or?
They were frozen to death. They used ice fire, killing them instantly.
Oh.
So I wonder how they're up and moving now, potentially.
Since their bodies were incinerated.
Wait, does the resurrection need to be with their bodies at all?
Resurrecting the living, you would need, like, something of their body to do it. But from what Blinky's telling you it looked like them, so for some reason they got their bodies back. And they're not marching the parade.
Should we find like the others?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Blinky, what part of town did you see them in?
Blinky is here.
Yeah. Over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's the Burgermeister's here. Burgermeister's here. Blinky's
Okay.
here.
Gotcha.
He tells you that he saw them going in this direction.
Okay, so it can't be that bad. They're going away from where we're at.
Do they seem hostile or just?
I tend to keep inside and don't interact with people if I let them come to me. It's safer that way.
That's true.
I like to come when I die. I like to come back as myself.
Maybe they're just here for the winter festival.
Can you choose to come back as someone else?
I have no idea. Yeah, I would imagine you
No,
have more knowledge than I do.
No, you really can't choose who you come back as.
Okay.
But if you get killed by a vampire, you'd end up being a vampire, and you get eaten by a wolf, you end up being a wolf. You piss off Strahd enough, you end up marching the parade. I mean, the options aren't great.
Sure.
I mean, they didn't come back as dragons. Right.
Too soon.
So I guess we should go.
Yeah. Sounds good.
We'll just go. I mean, should we go since we're right next door too?
Okay, we're good. So we're gonna go to the Meister's mansion. So it is going to be here. This mansion is larger than Olivia's, but still modest in comparison of Lady Fiona. The walls are plastered with stone and display many scars, as if many attacks and battles have fallen. And it has worn of age and regret. The windows are large, and there's double doors at the entrance. The doors are open, and there are guards at the door, but they don't seem hostile.
Do they like recognize me, or are they fans?
Roll perception.
Let's see here. 21.
Hey, corn dog man!
Hey, yes, that's me. That's me.
You got fucked up by a monkey! This guy's a hoot. I fucking love it.
Yeah, and anything for the fans. Hi. We just came by to stop by and pay a visit.
Oh yeah. You guys gonna have fun at the Winter Festival? Do you think any of them are gonna die at this one? Oh, I mean, what happened at the last party? Yeah, right. What you guys want?
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's like a winter wonderland around here when that happens.
Well, you know what I say. Like, the cold never bothered me anyway.
Yeah, that's clever. I feel like that should be a song somewhere.
It's catchy. Yeah, I know. I should coin it. But can we stop in before the Winter Festival? Take a look at some of the records.
Yeah, this place is open for pretty much anyone. For records, I guess you gotta talk to the chief to see, make sure it's under protocol, right? Right? Harold? No, the Harold's Trisha's servant. Right? Right, Greg? I don't know, Larry. I don't know what you want from me. You're just giving this guy a hard time. You should have just given him the donut.
I mean, yeah. Of course, we don't want to go in against the parameters of your guidelines. Who's your chief? Have I met him?
You haven't met him yet. If you did, make sure you're on your best behavior because he's a man of no funny business. So that's Chief Strozny. I really stress to act like you've lived in this town your whole life and you know all the laws and you follow them to the letter, right?
So I take it he's not a fan of the show.
He doesn't really have much of a... Is he a fan of anything, Greg? Larry, I don't... Just because he doesn't go to your parties, you know what? Cool, you just do your thing, Larry. I don't know. I think the guy's a buzzkill. He's kind of a little wacky in the head. Doesn't really seem to have much of a personality besides murder and rules.
Why, we can all respect the rules. That's fine. I'm sure we'll get along swimmingly.
Well, some of you guys, I've watched you guys. You guys are rude. None of you collaborate together. You're infighting. There's sabotage. It's fucking great.
Any other sabotage that we missed?
You're Vampy betraying her own kind, right?
I look back.
I'm just trying to free everyone.
Yeah, backstabbing your own kind. It's your house is kind of a dead zone. If you gotta thank your dad and his little blood science stuff, but we can't see anything in your place.
Well, I suppose the other vampires should think of it as additional food sources when we're free. Better tasting souls. Not as much soulless blood.
Nah, they're just calling you a backstabbing bitch.
Okay.
Or
Whatever.
I mean, that's what the parties at the
The Watcher Mansion.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Just a guess.
I'd offer you a corn dog, but
No.
I don't think you'd fall for the prices.
I'm full anyways. I just had steak.
Yeah, no, these guards, man, they're so mean.
What?
These guards are so mean.
Yeah. Debating on biting them, but it's not worth it.
Oh,
No.
I mean, since you can you point us to the direction of your chief then, so we can. How about any way we can?
Yeah, last I heard, I think he went to the church.
Why aren't the records in here?
They're here, but you just gotta get permission from him or someone from records. You can go to the main office and see if there's a guard there. Convince him that you fill out the right paperwork. That should be fine.
Oh, I mean, we wouldn't want to be imposing on the chief, and filling out paperwork sounds right up the alley of the rules.
Yeah. Paperwork. Lovely.
Yeah, standard adventuring. What everyone wants to do in fantasy. It's paperwork.
Absolutely.
Ah, damn it. I just remember another thing we're going to ask Auntie about, but you know what? It wouldn't have been worth it.
What were you gonna ask?
Out of character, if there was any attorneys that could help Adon get out of his
damn it.
contracts. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think she was gonna help though.
I don't think so either. Maybe we'd have better luck if we ever meet my parents.
She doesn't seem the assistant type.
At least she doesn't assist for a price.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yep, murder one human, basically give her control over the whole town. Then we get 5,000 gold.
So, do we talk to the guard and the one that's in charge of the paperwork?
Yeah, you guys go through the area. Let's see. You notice like inside the mansion, you do see a lovely woman. She greets you. Oh, welcome to my home. I am the Baroness Valakovich. Can I interest you into any tea?
Oh, no, thank you so very much. I am actually full right now. I appreciate that, Dinar.
I'm assuming I do.
She's the burgermeister's wife.
She's the wife of the burgermeister.
So it's the two of them. The burgermeister is a big strong man and holds a lot of pride and egoism, where he believes that he can keep the town safe and he's doing everything he can, and takes pride in that. And if anyone says anything against them, they get immediately arrested. So any negative opinion of the burgermeister leads to arrest and torture. The You could tell from just looking around, anyone that's been having tea at the mansion and other people here look more afraid. The wife might not be behind it, but it's like they're here because like, oh no, if wifey tells hubby that I'm so sad my friend didn't show up, I'm gonna end up in the gallows kind of look.
Okay.
And you do know that there's a teenage son. You don't see much of him. He's kind of going through a phase right now,
Of
like
course.
like all teenagers. But you're able to go to the part of the mansion on the first floor where there are a couple guardsmen. One of them is a gnome. She is the smallest guard that you've seen. Most of them are about 5 to 6 feet tall, and she is under 4. And she goes, "Can I help you today?"
We just need to be able to look through some records, or we just need to know more about a Van Holtz person.
Yeah. Can you tell me the man's name and see what I can do, or a person's name, and I can see what I can do?
Vasily Van Holtz.
Vasily von Holtz types it. Vasily von Holtz. I'm sorry, ma'am. We do not have a resident of von Holtz in our records.
Would he been like a guest, or would it be like a different type of records?
The only guests in town that have arrived the past few days have been yourselves. I think Lord Strahd showed up at one point.
Mm-hmm.
But it was only for a day, and then he departed.
Okay.
While we were here?
Yes.
Interesting.
What's this? Did he pay a visit to church?
He visited Lady Watcher for one of her parties.
Of course. Liking your aunt less and less. But well, I mean, does he have any servants that they like? Do you take account for his servants by chance?
How high is both your intelligence?
Really, we're gonna go with that on me.
Yes.
I'm 11.
Mine's pretty high, 17.
If there's no Andreas, you're just Strahd had a servant. There's got to be something there. You think for a moment. If I'm doing something shady, why would I use my real name?
What was the name of Strahd's servant that came along with him?
It was not. Oh, I don't remember. It has nothing to do with that. I would use a fake name. And if I were someone that liked puzzles, I would put my name in the fake name.
An anagram.
Could you rearrange the letters to spell something else?
Vasily von Holtz. The spelling is VASILI, VON, and then HOLTZ.
What's the name of that vampire hunter?
Van Helsing?
Yeah,
Roll
is
me
there
in
actually Van Helsing in the game?
And that's Van Richten.
Van Richten?
Richten.
There's a Z.
There's no Z there.
Roll me intelligence.
What, both of us?
No, you too dumb.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
22.
Strahd's last name is Zarovich.
Does he have a relative named Zarovich?
Strahd's name is Strahd von Zarowich.
So it's him. He did it.
It's Strahd.
Of course he would.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
Okay.
Fair enough. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Emotional damage.
Auntie, could said Strahd. Fuck.
I guess we'll find out next time, everybody, what's going to happen, what's up with these morpher guys that are walking through the streets, the former heroes, and will we get to see this dragon pride?
Why did Strahd want the bones? Why, who did Auntie hire to get the bones? Will Wayne ever figure out who to sacrifice?
Hopefully not.
Next time on Just Another Ghost Story.